How's it going, man?
Going good.
All right. Alfred, you got a couple of young guys, a few young guys competing for the third down back job with a couple of veterans. You know, as a guy who's established, what do you think about that kind of competition that's going on for the third down back job right now, and how guys are faring with that competition?
It's going great. I honestly love competition, and even my job is not solidified. I mean, you may think it is, but you never know it's in this business. So I'm always working to keep my job. I'm always working to get better. But the competition, even between the rest of us, is amazing. We all getting better. I mean, we all learning. It's a new offense for us, so it's a lot. Even more has been put on our plate to know this stuff. So we've been doing a great job of learning it, going out there and executing, and helping each other out. Even though we're competing against each other, we've been doing a great job of being available to each other. When someone has a question, it's not like we just turn our back to them. We always answer. Even I have questions, you know. I don't know it all. So, I mean, it's great. And our coach is doing great for us, too. I mean, he's always – it's like an open door for us. If we have any questions about anything, if he doesn't know, he goes to the head guy and finds the answer out for us. So, I mean, the competition's been great. We've been getting better, and that's our goal to continue to do that.
Alfred, you've always been a guy that's been more about football than anything in these circumstances. But as an organization, are you glad to see this team move beyond the distractions of last season and have what a lot of people would call a ho-hum camp as far as controversy goes?
Yeah, I don't like controversy, honestly, and I'm glad it's gone. I'm glad it's behind us, and hopefully it stays there. Hopefully none of this stuff resurfaces. But it's definitely it can be a distraction if you allow it to be a distraction. But me personally, I block all that stuff out. I come in every day. I show up to work. I show up to get better, and that's always my goal. And no matter what's going on around me, I don't let the off field affect my on field. And that's always my focus when I step in there. It's football. Outside of that, I can care less.
Hey, Alfred, you said over here.
Oh, yeah.
You alluded to this last year, but I was talking to Chris yesterday, and he said he really enjoys, as a running back, getting the hits in during practice. How much more has a physical training camp helped you as a running back prepare for the upcoming season?
It helps a lot, honestly. I mean, definitely with soreness mainly. It's just getting those hits, knowing where defenders are coming from, and how to protect yourself. I mean, it's a very physical game. You have a lot of big linebackers, D linemen. The pursuit is crazy on this level. It's just the way some of these bigger guys can move. You make one too many moves, and you have a 350-pound D lineman on your back. You know, that's never fun. So just being able to get that, I guess, real time, like rep and practice, you know, having some of these live drills that we have definitely helps protecting ourselves, getting used to the impact of the game because it is a very physical game. I mean, I love contact, so I mean, I'm a weird running back, so I mean, I love it and I look forward to it. So it definitely helps me translate it onto the field on game day.
Alfred, along those lines, what do you expect or hope to gain out of these 3 upcoming days against the Patriots?
I guess for us to get better. It's one thing to go against your own team. I mean, a lot of times you know what's coming. Defense know what's coming. Offense know what's coming. We know what drills, like, oh, it's a blitz period. Oh, it's a run period. So you kind of expect it. But going against another team, it gives you a different level of competition. Mentally, it changes our psyche. It just makes you want to work that much harder because you're going against a real opponent and not your own teammates. Because me personally, with my teammates, I try my best not to lower my shoulder on any of them. I try not to hurt them in a sense. And not that I want to hurt any other player, but it just gives you a kind of real-life rep. You're more likely – I'm more likely to drop my shoulder on an opposing team than my own teammate. You're welcome.
You had most of your yards in your career have been gained behind some form of zone blocking. Now they're talking about mixing that with some power game. What are the differences for you? Is there any? And how do you feel about any changes?
There's no differences. Power is my favorite play. Just downhill plays is my favorite. I came out of that offense in college. Went to the zone. I've been successful in the zone. I mean, any offense they want to throw at us, I'm able to adapt and adjust to it and fit into it. That's just the type of guy I am. But I love downhill running. So to get the best of both worlds mixed into one, I'm loving it. We've been running both here in camp, and both have been successful. I mean, so it's hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes you're going to get stopped, and that's just a good play by the defense. But sometimes, we have wide open lanes we're running down the sideline. So it's awesome to get a mixture of both of them in there, which is a first for me, because in college, high school, even here, it's either been zone or it's been downhill running, power I.
Alfred, what do you think about Chris Thompson as a runner? What does he bring to the table as a runner?
Oh, man, he's a change of pace type of player. I mean, even after some of the injuries he's been through, he's still, he has gears that other guys don't have. He's very fast, he's very elusive, and he's a good route runner. And he's been displayed that out there. I don't know if you guys been paying attention. So I'm excited just to have Chris back and just what he brings to the table. And like I said, just a change of pace. You blink once, he's gone, and it's just awesome to have him in the mix to compete for, the running back job and just overall getting us all better.
Back here, Alfred, did you have any opportunity to speak to Tim Hightower when he was at camp last week?
I did briefly, not about much, but I was just saying it was good to see him. I haven't seen him, in quite some time, and I just, thanked him for just, showing me the ropes when I came in, taking me on his wing, him and DY, and I appreciated him. And I reminded, I was like, you got me my first massage. You taught me how to take care of my body, and other things like that. So I definitely appreciated him. He told me he was proud of me, so it was definitely good to see him, and hopefully he pops back out here.
Played, but what do you? I mean, you took a look at him. You had a chance to talk to him. What do you think now that you're an established NFL running back about his chances to make it back to almost to where you are now?
He looked great. I don't know about physically, but just from a look standpoint, he looked great. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can still do this. He's a smart guy. I mean, he's a hard runner. I mean, the years he did play, I think he was a very successful back, and I think he still has some juice in him.
Alfred, back here.
Oh, there you go.
When you bring in, when the team brought in Deshaun Jackson, obviously you could look at that as if you may get less touches because there's another weapon on offense. But because of his speed and the way that he can blow the top off of defense, I mean, do you feel like you should have more yards per carry and bigger plays?
I never looked at it as if I was going to get less touches having him. And I actually got excited having him because it's going to take that extra defender out the box. Last year, a lot of teams were able to stack the box on us, and it was unfortunate. It hurt our run game. But just having him, they have to respect him. I mean, I would love they stack the box this year. We just go deep every play. I would love that. The quicker we can get off the field, the better. So, I mean, just having him there definitely just will open up our run game, open up our pass game. Us being successful on the ground opens up the pass game, with play actions and some of the other things that we do to, disguise some of the things we're doing. So it's just great to have him. Also, Andre Roberts, having him in the slot, he's been doing very good thus far in camp, and he's another guy that they have to respect him, they have to honor him, and it just definitely opens up it takes 1-2 extra eyes off of the backfield just for a split second, which can make the difference in any game, any play.
Alfred, one of the things that Jay Gruden's talked about is throwing the ball more to the backs. That also means more out in the pass, which means also protection. You have some young backs back there with Thompson and Seastrunk. As someone who had to go through this a couple of years ago, how difficult is it to make that transition from college to the NFL in terms of protection, and what are some of the things that were harder to get used to?
It's very tough. I think that's one of the main reasons why running backs, you might have a big-name running back in college that doesn't make it in the pros. It's because he can't pass pro and he can't read the blitzes. He can't tell what's going on. And if you can't protect your quarterback, which is the franchise, then you won't be on the field. For me in college, I only had to worry about like one side of the field when it came to blitz pickups. But here you got to do a full field scan. And it can maybe be very difficult because you might focus, so much going on in your head. Once you get comfortable, it kind of slows down. But at first, it's just like everything's bouncing around, and you may look to one side too much, and then you got a cornerback blitzing off the edge. You sack your quarterback, you're back on the bench. So I think that's one of the toughest things, just getting used to being able to see everything, but not seeing too much. And me being my third year now, I got a lot more comfortable, and the game has slowed down even more so now than it did during my first season, and it's been good so far. So. Thanks, Alan. All right, y'all have a good one.